Special Dreams Farm is a working farm that is specifically designed to help disabled adults provide meaningful work while also learning new skills. Our team at Utica High took a trip out to Special Dreams Farm in St. Clair, Michigan to see if we could design a product to help speed up the process of any task given to the farmers. While there, we spoke to the program director of Special Dreams Farm, one of the farmers working there, and his job coach.
My name is Sharon Braille. I'm the program director at Special Dreams Farm here.
My name is Giulio Peretti and I work as a job coach. This is Greg Collette. He's nonverbal and this is the individual I get to work with when I come.
During our meeting, we asked Greg and his job coach to show us how he performs some of his daily tasks around the farm. While we were observing Greg perform some of his tasks, we had noticed that Greg struggled with fine motor skills and had to rely on his job coach to help him pick up the seeds to drop them into the individual pots. After our meeting, our team started brainstorming as many ideas as we could to help solve any issues that Greg has while performing his tasks. Once we had thought of different ways to help Greg, we began building and testing the ideas. Most of our prototypes ended up involving some sort of funnel, so Greg did not have to pick up the seeds individually. During this process, our main goal was to help Greg perform his tasks easier and more individually, while also eliminating his obstacle of fine motor skills. After building our rough prototypes, we began building 3D models on SOLIDWORKS to help create a more perfect fit for our prototype. Once we had created our 3D models, we 3D printed them in our classroom printer. Our first prototype started with a trigger mechanism that would spin a plate, which a funnel would pour a number of seeds before rotating back into a stationary position. Although this ended up pouring too many seeds at a time, so we thought of another idea. This time the funnel would lead to a notch, which would take only a set amount of seeds to be led down to the pipe. We also added the capability of switching the size of the notch to fit different size seeds. Before you start planting, the seeds you are using would be poured and held in the funnel, and would only fall through when you spin the handle. Once we finished and tested our second prototype, we went out again to meet up with Greg and his job coach to see how Greg performed with the new prototype. First, we showed and explained to Greg's job coach how the prototype worked. After we explained the device to Greg's job coach, it was Greg's turn to try it out. Greg seemed a bit shy to the idea first, but Greg's job coach told us that Greg would learn to use the device properly and improve his efficiency. We hope our device will not only help Greg, but anyone else who struggles with these same issues and will help increase productivity of all the farmers.